I look like Sealy. Jesus. Trying to get all I'm trying to get comfortable.
Hey, I was fine where I was at. I got tight.
You got mad?
Yeah,
You got mad?
I feel uncomfortable now.
You got mad? So, honestly, we ain't about to talk about nothing, specific like we did the last time. We're just gonna talk about whatever.
Just so you knew. Are you okay?
Okay.
I look really white, Avery. Look at me.
It's Sunday. April 5th. It is two of my favorite people's birthday today. It's hot for breakfast, even though it is 3:27 p.m. and we're just having breakfast for like early dinner. Like for all those church folk who go to dinner right after church, you sit down at the table for dinner around 4 o'clock. You eat, and then you don't eat no more for the rest of the day. And for some reason, the day goes by so fast after that. You look up, and it's 9 p.m. Part of it, I think, has to do with getting yourself prepared for the next day. On Sundays, I would get mad because it was school, and I would get angry, and then it was 10 p.m. It was already time to go to bed, and I was pissed. I was so pissed.
Yeah, Mondays are horrible.
Even in quarantine, they're pretty bad.
No. Every day is the same for me.
Every day is really identical.
For me, he has homework and stuff. I don't. Sorry. But I don't. It's the same thing every day. Today, I can't even get out my joke without laughing at myself because I am so funny. Every day, I ask myself what wall I'm going to stare at today. Which one am I going to stare at today? Because, it just has gotten that bad. I was staring at the wall.
It was while I was editing the last video.
Mm-hmm.
That was, 2 days ago?
No. Avery, please stop trying to put time on this. Everything is blending together. Somebody could tell me we in June and I would believe them. But it's cold for June, ain't it?
This is the warmest day that it's been all week, though.
Yeah, it got brick out of nowhere. It's so nice out here, though. What I don't like, though, is like these trees. Like,
right there?
They're not alive enough for me to look at.
No, this one's actually dead.
This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That one is dead. This one is alive. This one is alive.
These ones are all that. Yeah, those.
Dead.
It's that one and that.
Dead. They're old queens. I used to feel like our
And
yard.
that was my tree. That one right there was my tree. This one was mom's. I don't know which one was yours.
We used to stand out here and it, excuse me, and it felt like you were standing in a forest. I mean, the trees were so high.
And big.
And because there was a
cool.
fence, there used to be a fence over here, it felt like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm getting at.
But there are even trees up to that fence, and then they cut all of it down.
So, we just watched Paranormal Activities 1 and 2 back to back. And, I mean, I'm always spooked, but I've never seen my sister this spooked before.
I'm never this spooked, ever.
Like,
I watched scary movies since I was little and never had an issue. Would I scream?
That's a
yes.
lie.
Would I scream? Yes. Would I be panicky in some issues? But hold on. Would I be panicky in some instincts depending on the scenes? Yes. But this movie was the first one in a long time that has made me that way times 10.
I wish we had recorded some of it.
It was real too. Like I was really just trying to scream. I was doing what mom do.
Yeah. So, for you, what was the biggest difference between that and some of the iconic movies that have come out in the past couple of years that like we've already seen?
It's real. It's more because it's like house setting, and it's just too much.
I mean, I know that they're old movies, but everything is either the family recording it or like surveillance of some kind. I mean, let's just get to the nitty gritty. The demon is not visible. He's invisible. The same way I feel like a demon probably would be invisible in like real life. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, in Annabelle, you see that devil. You know what I'm saying? You see him, but you wouldn't see him in real life.
That's why
maybe?
Invisible Man fucked me up. Because he was walking around and they never knew when he was in there. So they just had the camera in open space. And you don't know where he's at.
Right. With the reminder of it being like a real type of situation, that's really like why it spooked us so bad. And we want to continue watching because there's 6 movies. But no. Really had us wilding last night. Went to bed lights off scared. Back to this quarantine stuff. This is week 2.
Is it?
I've been home. Literally only week 2. I got home on March 23rd. Last weekend was the week of the 1st.
This is my 4th week on quarantine.
And this is the week of the 5th.
Because I've been on spring break for 2 weeks, and then now it's 2 weeks after that. So it's the whole month.
This week, I was way more lazy than I was last week. I didn't do nary a creative project. I barely did my homework. Like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. We've been doing what we want.
And I'm getting addicted to it. When that day comes, when everything is cleared up, which I will be so happy, I am going to be tired because 5 a.m. is regular to me. Waking up at 2 p.m. is regular to me now. And that's not good. And
And the crazy part is we'll wake up and not even get a move on until like 3.
Right.
We'll be awake at 2.
I had to sit there on my phone.
But we
twiddle
not
my
getting out the
thumbs
bed
a little
until
bit.
at least 7.
And then, other than that, it's just the same thing for every day.
I lost 10 pounds. What?
Since spring break started,
ain't worked a blessed thing out. Ain't changed a blessed eating habit. But apparently, I've lost weight. Being bored is the worst because then you do stuff like this. I fully look questionable.
I had an episode.
I can see that this twist is all in the mix, then this twist is not minding its business either. Like, I was minding my business watching Ari Lennox live, and she was doing her hair. She was like putting on a wig or whatever, and so I was inspired. You know, I said I want my hair in twists. I feel like I can do it myself. Ain't nobody about to stop my shine or my grind. But anyway,
I told you I don't say everything I think. I don't.
Well, what were you thinking?
What the fuck?
I was like, I'm gonna do what I want to do. So I did it, and like the front and like the sides are like okay, but if I turned around, baby, like you would be.
You can cut that out. Can I just say this? I feel like y'all are gonna think we're faking, but I had an episode the other day. Okay, I had an episode, and when I said episode, the whole day
She was
was an episode. Like
she was
I just wouldn't stop taking pictures, and they were all horrible, and I just like was emotional, but it wasn't emotional. It was just really. I don't know what you call that. I was just really going crazy because I'm going crazy because I'm so used to being on the move 24/7, like all the time. And now I am doing whatever I want every day because I'm home every day, wearing whatever I want, looking however I want, and it just has me going a little bit crazy. I think it has us all gone a little crazy.
I feel like I'm in a prison. I came out here yesterday when it was like 20
That
degrees
was not
outside.
yesterday.
Huh?
That was not yesterday.
When was it?
2 days ago.
Are you sure it wasn't 3?
I don't know. Oh my god.
We've been confused about time. That's the point. Okay? Everything's blending together. We don't know what the heck's going on. The point is, I was getting crazy and I came out here to do a test for one of my classes. It was 20 degrees outside. I had my hood on, tied tight, gloves, parka, blanket, and I took this test in the freezing cold.
He's lying. It wasn't that cold. It was just windy.
Honestly, is that a child screaming? Like, I know that we're out here on our deck recording, but that's like one of the only reasons we come out here. We come out here to eat, we come out here to sit, and we come out here to film. But the issue for me is when you're outside, you're with other people's kids, talking to the neighbors. Take your inside. There's no reason y'all should be out here being social.
You're selfish.
You're so selfish. Clearly, none of y'all want to make it to the summer. You don't want to watch your kids graduate. You don't want to watch your kids go to prom. Most proms have already been canceled.
You see this? 2020. I am graduating this year. On a field, in a cap and gown? Couldn't tell you. Because people want to still go out. And I love all of you. But please, for the sake of your other friend, I'm throwing shade. Let me stop. But I'm
Throw
tight.
it.
I'm tight. I'm graduating either way. I've been done school, so.
But no, I wanted to throw, and I'm sure the seniors on my team wanted to throw as well. But here we are. The season's over, so just know that we're struggling.
This thing's really got some bounce to it. I could put myself to sleep.
I can't even keep up. What do you find that you're into now that you have 0 distractions?
Dancing.
I'm gonna go get more patatas. She's gonna tell you what she's gonna tell you.
So when we were younger, myself, my brother, and my good cousin Trey always just danced with no judgment, no respect, and it would be for hours. Like, we would just dance freely. And, you know, as we got older and we had more obligations, and that's the thing, you never know when stuff is going to stop as a kid. Dancing is very much a part of who we are, and always has been. It's just we almost kind of put on pause because we had to. Like, I literally used to be a dancer when I was little, and that is still very much here with me. And we went on to dance the other day because I saw this video. One of my favorite choreographers, her name is Isabel. I've been following her for a while, and then my other favorite choreographers are like the Les Twins, I don't know how you say it. But I just always paid attention to dancers. I know I follow so many more and like I love so many more, but I think those are like my favorite. And one day she posted this video, and there was just something about that choreography that was just like, wow, I love it. And then the song too. And I was like, oh my god, hey, look at this. And he really didn't bang with it like that at the moment. He was just like, low-key, he was like, why do I care? I was like, oh my god, I want to learn it. He wasn't trying to hear it. And then she went live one day and taught it, so I learned like the first half of it, and then I just stopped because I was really struggling. Like, I was I was not only struggling to pick up the moves, I forgot to learn how to dance. So like, it took me a minute to get used to it again. And then I guess we were outside taking my pictures, and he was singing the song. And then I think he watched the choreography for himself, and he was like, oh, let's learn. And I was just like,
where was that energy before?
But we learned it, and it was just really fun. And now I think I'm just gonna start listening to music and just start freestyling to it again.
It was definitely fun to learn, and it was a workout. I couldn't breathe, and I kept asking Makai to take breaks because I couldn't get through it.
What is your favorite color?
That's so cliche.
That's a
Royal
good
blue
question.
is my favorite color.
Why is it your favorite color?
For my favorite color used to be orange. Then I stopped banging with orange because I was like, this color kind of weird for real. It's a coincidence that my fraternity is my favorite color. It really, truly is. Personally, the color, and it being my favorite color, has less to do with me being my fraternity than some might think. I get to wear it a lot, which is great and fun, but, like, I would be wearing it regardless, for real. So.
My favorite color is red. That's it.
Yeah. So we're done here?
Sure.
Well, oh no, we have to go. Our neighbor's outside.
Hurry up, end it.
Okay. If you watched it and you liked it, hope you got a laugh out of it.
That's it, really.
You know, whatever you did with this past however many minutes this video was, I hope that you felt like this wasn't a complete waste of your time. If you want to like it, love you. If you want to comment, love you. If you
want to unlike it,
just kidding. Bye.